Students, in today's session, we are going to see about the key aspects of smart grid, stakeholders, roles, and their functions, working definition of the smart grid based on performance measures. The first one is going to be the key aspects of smart grid. So, under that, we have five key aspects. The first one is going to be the communication standard, computational intelligence, environment and economics, test bed, power system enhancement. So, these are all the five key aspects of smart grid. In this, first we have to see about the computational intelligence. So, what is meant by a computational intelligence? It is the term that will describe the analytical tools. So why this computational intelligence is required in the sense in order to optimize the bulk power network. Suppose if we are designing a network and if you are going to generate or transmit or distribute a large amount of power from source to the end user, then it has to be optimized. Proper power optimization has to be done. For that, some analytical tool, mathematical modeling tool is required. So this computational intelligence will describe about that advanced analytical tool that is required to optimize the power network. And in this computational tool, it is just like a software and it will have a certain uh, toolbox. So those toolbox will have some heuristics. It is nothing but what advanced technology is required for further enhancement and evolution programming. So like how exactly we can implement the technology, how exactly we can implement the concept by using the advanced programming technique, evolution programming technique. So at present we have a big data analytics machine learning algorithm. So using those big data analytics machine learning algorithm, it is possible to evaluate certain program that is required to optimize the bulk power network. Then decision tools support, and the last one is going to be the adaptive optimization technique. So these are all the important aspect. First key point is this is mainly this computational intelligence is mainly describe the analytical tool that is required to optimize the bulk power transmit, and it has got certain tools where it will be having a evolution programming tool, heuristic tools, decision support tool, and adaptive optimization technique tools. So heuristic tool will adopt a updated technology and evolution programming. So using machine learning algorithm or big data analytics, we can write a program to optimize the bulk power network, and decision support tool to implement certain decision for while generating, transmitting, and distributing the power, and adaptive optimization technique. So these are all the important key aspects under computational intelligence. So once the power is over, once it is over, then you have to communicate to the communication system. So the communication system, first we need to check whether we are going to measure the power. Time horizon is one of the important factor. So we need to plan whether we are going to adapt it for a short time horizon, or midterm time horizon, or long term time horizon. Based on the time horizon, the data will be generated according to the variation in the ecological condition, and these data will be recorded at the backend and it will be available at the data system operator. So planning horizon, based on this planning horizon, based on the horizon, the data generation and other operational data will be recorded for rapid decision making. So these recorded data will be useful in rapid decision making environment, and also you can evaluate new algorithms based on the recorded data, based on because the recorded data will speak about all non-linearities, uncertainties, natural disaster, artificial disaster, linearities, inherent non-linearity, intentional non-linearity. So it will speak all about the non things that is happening. So using that data you can evaluate a new algorithm, or we can write a new algorithm that is useful for rapid decision making environment. So the in that aspects, this communication and standard plays a vital role, and it is one of the key aspect in smart grid. Next is going to be the environment and economics. So when you consider the environment and economics, we have to focus on the environmental aspects. What are all the natural disaster it can happen, due to that which component will get fault, and due to that which component has to be modified, which component has to be changed. So all these aspects can be taken from this environment and economics. Mainly this environment and economic is meant for asset estimation and optimization, and also security is one of the important factor that has to be considered when you are considering the environment and economics. Suppose when you consider the smart grid is completely developed and you want to allow the customer and involvement, so the customer has to be involved under this means. So the enhanced generation and the transmission with tools has to be allowed in order to minimize the vulnerability, non-linearities, to make the system reliability enhanced. So this environment and economics plays a important and vital role in case of asset estimation and optimization, and also security will be an important factor that has to be considered when you are considering this economic and environment. Next is power system enhancement. Power system enhancement means the enhancement of the renewable energy resources. For example, if I wanted to upgrade the present system to a future upgraded one, now we need to have an enhancement with respect to the renewable energy source. And this renewable energy source directly you cannot use it. It has to be used by means of the framed policy makers, with the help to offset the impact of carbon emission. Carbon emission is one of the key fact that has to be reduced while generating the power. So because of that only we are utilizing the renewable energy source. The major part of utilizing the renewable energy source will reduce the carbon emissions that has been from thermal and fossil energy, and it also meet out the demand uncertainty. Like with this key, the enhancement of this renewable energy source will help to offset the impact of carbon emission, and also to some extent it increases the reliability and delivery. Next is going to be the general view of the smart grid market drivers. In this, the first one is going to be the to improve the efficiency and reliability. First is going to be general view of smart grid market drivers. Suppose if you wanted to improve your efficiency of the installed grid, or if you wanted to improve the reliability of the grid, this smart grid market drivers and new opportunities will suggest, and it has to do the following. First one, it should the designed system, whatever system we are designing, the smart grid, okay, it has to satisfy the need for integration of the renewable energy source environment. So first thing, it has to have the integration part of your digital system for increased efficiency of the power system. So already might have incorporated the integrated part of your renewable energy source with the conventional source. In addition to that, to enhance the reliability, to enhance the efficiency, a digital system has to be incorporated, or digital system has to be integrated in order to increase the efficiency of the power system. Suppose if we are reconstructing the environment, already the smart grid has been implied. Now if we wanted to reconstruct this smart grid environment or restructure this environment, the deregulated electric utility industry so will allow the re-innovation of the market, so that based on the system constraints and the seasonal and daily fluctuations in the demand, based on the fluctuation in the demand and seasonal constraints, the electric utility industry will allow us to enhance it. Second is going to be the handle grid congestion, increase customer participation, and reduce uncertainty for the investment. So this is required. Suppose if we are going handle grid congestion, increased customer participation, and reduced uncertainty for the investment. So all these three things is required to enhance the grid capability and to handle the demand reliability. Last point is going to be integrated or integration of your renewable energy source with the distributed energy resources. So your DER system and RES system has to be integrated. The drastic increase in the integration, suppose if you are integrating these two, so the drastic integration of these two will cause cost competitive distributed generation technology that affects the power system. So these are all the general views of smart grid market drivers. So in addition to the system operator and policy makers, not only the policy maker will play a vital role in developing the smart grid, or not only the system operator will be responsible for the development of the smart grid, even the stakeholders will also contribute for the development of the smart grid. So in addition with the system operator and the policy makers, the stakeholders will play a vital role for the development of the smart grid, because they are the person who own the load and who will give details about the power consumption, load consumption, variation in the load fluctuation. So all these data will be taken only from the stakeholder. So in addition with the system operator and policy maker, stakeholders contribution is also must in case of developing and implementing the smart grid. So their specific contribution will have a special understanding, and in the next slide we will be seeing the stakeholders roles and their function. So it has been subdivided into 1 2 3 consumers, researchers, technology providers, policy makers, utilities, and smart grid stakeholders. So in addition with the system operator and policy maker, stakeholder roles and their functions are very, very important in implementing or in deploying or in developing the smart grid. So here as a first step we have a consumer. So consumer input and participation is important. Why? Because consumer will say about the type of load what they are using, about the load fluctuation, what is the amount of power they are going to generate consume. So all these factors will be said only by means of the consumer. So the consumer input and their participation is important for the development of the smart grid. So this particular their function is to give the amount of power consumed, nature of the load, type of load fluctuation. So all these data will be taken from the consumers. Next, researcher. So based on the requirement from the consumer, the researcher should identify and deploy a certain analytical tool, and they have to do a mathematical modeling for incorporating the all the required facilities for the consumer. So they have the development of tools and technologies for the smart grid will be taken care by the researcher. Next is going to be the technology provider. So to develop smart grid, so all smart technologies has to be incorporated in smart grid to enhance the system reliability, performance, and its efficiency. The technology provider is the key person that they will be delivering the updated technology and where exactly they can implement the smart grid technology for the grid enhancement. Next is a policy maker. So the policy maker, what they will do, so we know that the National Renewable Energy Laboratory and state agencies, so they are the Energy Commission people. What they will do in the sense, they will give the director of the DOE people. The DOE will discuss the natural challenges and opportunities and necessities for the smart grid implementation. So this policy maker will establish some standard of operation, some standards of techniques for operating, monitoring, and interoperability. So here they will define the smart grid technology which will make the transformation of the electrical industry, how it could be done with a better grid modernization. So all those policies will be taken care by this policy maker. Next is utilities. Utilities in the sense installation and implementation of the power grid technologies. Here will be installing, once the installation of the smart grid is over, and how we are going to imply the power grid technologies, all this will be taken care by the smart appliances, that is utilities. So these are all the stakeholders and their functions, which is very very important in implementing the smart grid, in developing the smart grid with respect to the recent technology. Next is the working definition. So here we will be getting working definition of the smart grid. The following attributes has to be taken care under the working definition. First is your assess grid health in time, predict behavior and anticipate, adapt to new environment like distributed resources and renewable energy resources, handle stochastic demand and respond to smart appliances, provide self-correction, reconfiguration and restoration, handle randomness of loads and market participants in real time, create more complex interactive behavior with intelligent devices and communication, then protocols, standard and smart algorithm to improve the smart communication and transportation system. So these are all some of the attributes for the working definition of the smart grid based on the performance measures. So performance in the sense, it depends upon the health. Health means it comes battery health, battery's life cycle, solar PV panel life cycle, inverter life cycle. So the life cycle management techniques can be discussed in case of your assess grid health in real time. Then predict behavior and anticipate. What is the maximum lifetime for each and every equipment, and how long it can work. So all these things can give the working definition of the smart grid. Adapt to new environment like distributed resources and renewable energy source. Suppose if we are going to integrate one more renewable energy source, and the integration of that renewable energy source with the distributed energy resources, that is DER system, has to adopt to the new environment with the present implemented uh, components, with the present implemented structure it has to adopt. Handle stochastic demand and respond to smart appliances. Provide self-correction, reconfiguration and restoration, that is power factor correction and power balancing operation, optimizing power, it happen automatically. And handling the randomness of loads and market participants in real time based on the customer requirement. If the load is going to get it increased based on their requirement, it has to handle the power, whatever it is supplied by the smart grid has to handle, and create more complex interactive behavior with intelligent devices and communication. Like when we talk about the smart grid, basically the intelligent part, communication part is the major one, like how exactly we are going to communicate with the help of the available data uh, from the DSO, that is data system operator. So the smart grid working definition will deal about the smart grid, and it is a two-way power system capable of self-healing and adaptive network, resilient and sustainable operator with foresight for the prediction under different uncertainties. And it is equipped with for interoperability with the present and future standards of component devices and components, cyber secured against malicious attacks. Thank you, students.